Hello everybody, SegaSean here once again bringing you another unboxing video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Japanese versions of Mario 64, for the N64 of course, and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64 as well. These are both Japanese versions and, well, a lot of you may not... Sorry about that. A lot of you may not realize, but Japanese boxes are freaking cool. These are amazing. I love the detail, the difference in the aesthetics, I guess you could say. The content inside these boxes are always amazing, and I'm here to open both of these for the first time. I've never seen inside of these before. It's going to be a real treat to show you guys what exactly is inside Japanese N64 boxes. If you know, though, well, then you know, and, well, thanks for joining me, I guess. Also, you may have noticed at the beginning of the video, there was a mystery game. I can tell you that it is a Japanese game as well, but it's not from the N64, it's from the Gamecube. I won't go into any more detail than that, because it's a mystery for a reason. Let's start off with Mario 64. Personally, it's one of my favorite Mario games, and I know I'm not alone on that one. I won't really have to go into the lore of it or anything like that. I mean, hell, we could save that for a review of some sort, possibly in the future maybe, but for now, unboxing video. Let's focus. Alright, so why exactly am I... Oh, let me show you this. Let's see, okay. So, why exactly am I collecting Japanese boxes for N64? I actually collect Genesis Japanese box art, or boxes, I should say. I plan to collect more in the future. I don't have that many, but I plan to actually get this box signed by Charles Martinet. This I can't even talk, at Indie PopCon. He's going to be there. I don't know if we mentioned that. I think we did, yeah, on a podcast before. He's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Once in a lifetime chance to meet him. I mean, yeah, it could be more often later on, but honestly, Charles Martinet has not shown up at a lot of conventions. In Nintendo World New York, yes, he's there quite often for special events, but unfortunately at conventions, I've never really seen him pop up that much. I know he's been to some, but I don't know. And if at the time, let's show this. This is a plastic case. It says N64 on there. I'm just so surprised that Charles Martinet is showing up at Indie PopCon, or this convention that's so close to me and Kaiju Lu and Panda Mare, because, well, this thing is immaculate. Picked out a good buyer to sell this to me. Let me continue this. Bottom line, I cannot wait to meet Charles Martinet. It's going to be amazing. You're going to see that in the Indie PopCon video we will post. At the time, it's happening June 17th to the 19th, and I'd expect the video to be done by the end of the week, or maybe like halfway point, depends on what's going on at that time. But anyway, okay, so here is the cartridge itself, of course, different, just like the box art. Excuse the notifications, give me a sec.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, alright. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard in the video, but I had a lot of notifications going off of my Facebook page. Sorry about that. Super Game Strikers, I should say. Or wait a minute, that was the Messenger? Yeah, that was the Messenger. What am I talking about? But anyway, okay. So here's the cartridge right here, just like the box art. Was I continuing to talk about Charles? As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited about it. Bottom line, I can't wait to meet the guy. Seems like a really nice guy. Here's the box again, but here's the back of the box. As you can see, once again, very different from the North American box art. I've said that a million times by now, but you get the point. So here's the box. Now here's something very unique. The buyer, I won't say the guy's name that I bought this from, but I normally shop on eBay. I know a lot of people are against Amazon, but I've had kind of bad experiences buying from Amazon, retro games. I feel that, I mean, I understand that eBay is not the best with stuff. I've heard bad stories from both ends, but me personally, I trust eBay more. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That can be up for debate. It doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm getting the good stuff, and I got some of the good right here. So, if I remember right, the manual for the North American version of Super Mario 64 did have the move set. Here's the move set right here. I'm gonna make sure, just so you guys can see. I believe they had the move set in the manual, but they didn't have it as a separate cardboard, kind of like, not really cardboard, but piece of paper basically. They didn't have it. Here's more controls and stuff, showing off Mario's moves and everything. And I like I said, I don't think they did that. And if they did, excuse my facts, but this I just find really unique. This was actually found in a lot of N64 games, Japanese-wise. I don't know why. It was just a thing, and I wouldn't doubt that we'll find more of that in here. But, yeah, I believe that's it. Well, of course, the manual. Manual is right here. Very nice looking. I believe this is the same. Except for the Japanese text, of course, but I believe this is the same, here. What I love, here's another reason why I collect Japanese boxes. What I absolutely love is the art that you hardly see anywhere else. Like here is Latuku. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. I never think I pronounced that right. Latuku. I don't know. I hate that guy. So, but yeah, they usually show art. Like, once again, here's the move set again. But they usually show art, like, let me look here. They usually show art that you'll never see anywhere else, or very rarely outside of the Japanese release. It's the same way for my Japanese copy of Sonic 1. Do I have it for Sonic 2? I don't know, but I love the Sonic 1 manual that came with the Japanese version of Sonic. I have the European version, American version. I have all the versions of Sonic 1 except for the Game Gear version, or Master System version. And like here, this Boo. Now it may not seem like a lot, but you never see this Boo anywhere. You never see this art. Let me see, but the art, I gotta show it. I think I'm gonna show that off in another video. My collectible Sonic stuff. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, they got different art and stuff. This is normal. I believe this is on the back of the North American one as well. I can't really remember that all that well. Maybe I'll pull up a picture on the video. I don't know if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, okay. So you get the basic idea. It's a manual. Shows off pretty good art. This one isn't as full as I thought it would be of rare art, but I'm telling you, that Sonic 1 manual, oh, can't wait to get the others in Japanese. But that's mainly the reason why I collect these, is just to see a different side of things. You know what? Let me put some pictures up on the screen right now to just show you the differences in box art. Oh, sorry about that. You guys were gone longer than I thought. Well, anyway, hopefully I didn't go too overboard with the pics, but you see what I mean. Particular favorites from the pictures that I just showed you, definitely Yoshi's Story, or is that Yoshi's Island? Yoshi's Island? Yeah, Yoshi's Island. I tend to get the two mixed up. Actually, you know what? I don't know if yeah, well, whatever. Yoshi's Island is probably one of my favorite games of all time. It was my first game, my own, that I owned. I more stories for later, but I that was my first ever game that I owned personally, and it holds a very deep place in my heart. It's a great game, but that box art I showed you, pretty damn adorable. I love it. Love all of it that I showed you in the montage. So, yeah, but enough rambling on about that. Let's show you Ocarina of Time. And here it is. Now this is really spectacular. The coloring and stuff. It's not too shiny. I know it kind of well, it is kind of shiny, but it's not like the silver is. Well, is it? You know what? Yeah, you know what? I take that back. It is pretty like metallic looking. Really different. Kind of like the Mario 64 art. Very different from the North American box art. Very different. Here is the back. Very different once again. There's a very high emphasis on the music notes. I don't remember the back of the North American one, but wow. You know, even looking at look at the screenshot right there. Hopefully it gets good resolution. That right there, that picture, I mean, I've seen Pandamare play through the game a lot, and I mean, it looks pretty corny. Well, not corny, but the realisticness of this game at the time, pretty crazy, you know, pretty crazy. But let's get to opening this. Oh, I forgot. See, I'm so used to with Japanese, cannot get the back. This is the front. You'd think this would be the opening part right here. No, it's the front. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Or maybe ain't North. See, I have not had a North American box on my hands in a while, so excuse me if I'm not making any sense. All right, so check that out. Let me hold it. Oh, this manual. Very nice. Anything else? No? Okay. What I love about this, too, is the Japanese just tend to get better stuff, let me tell you. Like, look at this. Like I showed you before with the Mario 64. One look, it says, is this backwards? No, it's not. How carefully packaged this is. This is great. This is great. Absolutely great. Mario 64 over there. Put that over there, too. That's all Mario 64 stuff. So, okay. Let's open this up. Very nice packaging. I love this seller so much on eBay. He gives me some of the best stuff, and it's all from Japan. All from Japan. This is nice. Got some good weight to it. Good weight to it. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So let's put this over here. And like Mario 64, as I said, these come with you know, moves and stuff. Is this moves? Yeah, there's all the controls, different things. Pretty cool. And here, I've seen this before in a preview image. This right here is really awesome. It's like a music sheet. And you would write the Ocarina of Time's notes here, and even shows a demonstration right up here. Very cool stuff. Very cool. And I guess you would write down the song names and stuff just so you could get it memorized. Because if you people have played the Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 3DS, it's on the second screen. And, you know, right there in the bottom, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's very easy to input this. But back in the day, I think that's all they had is just you had to write this down. You had to get it memorized, at least for quickness or whatever, so you didn't have to look at the menu. I believe that's the way how it is. So very cool, though. Front, back again. The music sheet. All right. We got a lot of stuff here. Ooh, what is this? Ah. You didn't just have to write down the music notes. This is included with stickers. Stickers for the camera buttons, I guess you want to call them, on the N64. I don't really know what they call these. With the Gamecube, it's the C stick, but that's because it's a stick. But here, these are stickers that you would put on the music sheet. So very cool. I'm not using these. Definitely not using these. What is this? Not really sure what this is. This is a pink flyer of some sort. Not really sure what it's about. Maybe I'll look it up or something like that. But there's 3 more here. This looks like an ad for the N64 itself. Toe down there. Very neat. And then this one right here, this blue one, looks like it's giving a warning for electrical outlets. I don't really know. It's showing a sweaty hand, and I don't know, maybe the correct way to hold it, but it looks like it's holding it the same way. Regardless, very cool to see Japanese stuff like this. What's this? Oh, look at this, an ad. I can't remember what this game's title is, so excuse me for that. But it's a Game Boy Color game, because clearly they have Game Boy Color, the logo up there and stuff. Link's Awakening? I'm probably screwing that up. I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh well. But yeah, that's an ad, and oh. The mystery game. Oh. Hi. All right. So, mystery game. As I said before, it's a Gamecube game, Japanese like before. Not too big of a deal, but it's honestly kind of a surprise. Maybe I should show you this first. Sonic Mega Collection. North American. Sonic Mega Collection, Japanese. Big difference. Big difference. So let's take a look at the Japanese version, because I have not opened this yet. This isn't sealed. It's very nicely packaged. Once again, thank you, seller on eBay that I love so much. This is gonna be something. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, why is the box so small? Question is as good as mine, and why isn't the North American box? Why would Nintendo do that? Why would Nintendo have 2 separate kinds of boxes? Well, they've kind of been doing that for a long time. As you've seen, these, I believe, are the same size. These are the same sizes as North American N64 boxes, but otherwise, the, what do you call it? The SNES? No, different box types. NES, I believe they're the same. I think they're the same. You know what? I've never seen an NES, or I should say Famicom. I've never seen one. I have to look that up. I can't recall. That's crazy. But anyway, let's get to unboxing this. Easy. I want to open this. I'm definitely going to put this back in its plastic covering to protect it. It's very nice. I love this. So here it is. Sonic Mega Collection Japanese version. Here's the back right here. Very nice. It's kind of the same and kind of not. Kind of weird. Here is the, let's see, here's the back. Oh, sorry. Here's the back of the North American compared to the Japanese. Very interesting. Here is the front, once again, compared. So, pretty much the same idea for the front, but the back is very different. Very different indeed. Looks like America wanted to focus on the games more. Well, that's the whole point of the collection as a whole, whereas this, it shows the games. It shows them just very tiny. There's the covers right there. Very tiny. So, I mean, it shows them off, but that's about it. Well, this is how you unbox a Japanese GameCube game. There you go. It's a sleeve. A sleeve of all things. Look at that. This is a sleeve. And this is the actual real thing here. I kind of like the sleeve idea, to be honest, a lot better. The size and everything makes sense because, as you can see, the disc, GameCube discs, are small. And look, got an ad right here, but here, look at that. There's that. Let's open up this really quick just to show you. Do I have the man? Oh, man. Looks like I got to get a new one. I do not have the original manual for this. Oh, damn it, past Sean. I have this. Don't worry, I have this game. It's somewhere. I was never good at taking care of my games, but this is Zoo Tycoon, a demo. What was I thinking? It's a free DVD as well. I think I remember my dad got this in a, not a contest, but it was a giveaway for Purdue something. Weird. The more you know. Has nothing to do with anything. Put that down there. It could be rare. No. But, yeah, so the inside of the North American versus... Not too much. Look at this. Difference. Huge. Huge difference. Huge difference. Put that down now. Let's see what we have here. I think I remember an ad being on the back of the manual for Sonic Advance 2 for the North American one, but here it is on its own. And, yeah, so then here's Super Monkey Ball. I believe it's the first one. Yeah, the first one. Cool. Got a postcard of some sort. Japan stuff. And, let's see, cool Sonic sticker. Look at that. Very, like, holographic or whatever. Well, not really. It's just really sparkly and shiny. Definitely not using this. Definitely not. Of course not. Want to preserve it well, and, here's the manual. Wish I had the North American manual with me just to show a difference. Let's see, anything original art? Not really, but you know what I just realized? Japanese manuals as well are colored. Well, for Sega, I should say. Sega usually never has colored manuals, and here we have colored manuals. So, yeah, Japan, Sega of Japan, you lucky ducks, you. All right, so let me put this back. And, oh, well, let me show off the... Oh, shoot. Let me show off the disc really quick. Very cool. There you go. Very nice and clean. Very nice. Nice. Beautiful. Well, let me show off one last thing. Did North America ever get any boxes like these? The answer is yes. Let's see, where is it? Where did it go? Did it go? That's right. We did get it. We did get this type of box in the form of the Game Boy Player for the GameCube. Same type and everything. Let me show a little example, but it literally is, as soon as I seen this, I brought this just in case because I have heard of the GameCube's, the Japanese GameCube's box differences and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I have a feeling, and it's true. It's just like the Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Player. Game Boy Player's box. So, very interesting. I wonder if there were plans in the beginning, probably to cut down on production costs, I would think, to make the same type of box, but I don't know. Whatever decisions were made by Nintendo, well, they went through on their own, so yeah, let me just set this aside. Thank you guys so much for watching this unboxing video. I realize it was a bit longer than the others, but we had a lot to unbox. Yeah, so thank you. There it is. There they are once again. Both of these right here. And put this back on the sleeve. The Japanese version of Sonic Mega Collection, which I got for $15. That's another reason why I got it, because I was like, you know what? I really need something. I really need something like this, because I am a Sonic fan and I am crazy. So I'm like, you know what? Why not get it? It's 15 bucks, no shipping, free. Same thing with these, free shipping. I believe this was $20 or $30. I got it for Pandamare. It's actually a gift. She's seen it already. This is no surprise or anything. And then this is I got this for Charles Martinet to sign. 25, I think. It's another thing I love about Japanese box games. Cheap. Most of the time. Most of the time cheaper than their North American counterparts. Like, they can go very high in price. Ridiculous prices. But what are you going to do? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a fantastic night or day. Thanks for watching.